program is based on a unique collaboration between the War Crimes Research Office and the Asser Institute, which is one of the most prominent institutes of international law in Europe. The program actually consists of a dynamic course of study of 2 3-credit courses: International Criminal Law and International and Comparative Legal Approaches to Terrorism and Counterterrorism. Students are given an opportunity to network with the leading practitioners and experts in the fields of international criminal law and counterterrorism through daily guest lectures, site visits to international institutions in these areas of law, a career panel, and some intercultural exchanges with our colleagues from Asser. The group does site visits to international institutions like the International Criminal Court, like the follow-on or the successor to the International Criminal Tribunal for the former Yugoslavia, like the Kosovo Specialist Chambers, the institutions where some of the critical jurisprudence in this area has come out of. One of our students from last year told me that this program, the Hague program, was the reason she applied to the law school, and that after the first week in the program, all expectations were exceeded.
I feel bad for people who don't go to American or aren't aware that they can do this program. What Professor Sakuto did and Professor Grossman in creating this, it is truly, if you are even the slightest bit interested in international law, it's such an incredible experience. You have to do it. We went to the ICT one day, and the man who gave the presentation had been working there for 20+ years, so he was a fountain of knowledge. And he just gave this amazing presentation where we were sitting in the room where one of the biggest trials, one of the first trials in international criminal justice happened. And it was just such a surreal experience to be sitting in the room as he was explaining the trial and how it went and the developments from there on. And it just really put everything that you read in our thousands of pages of reading into practice, and it made it so much more special. First 2 weeks was, we did international criminal law. Second 2 weeks was legal approaches to counterterrorism. And so you'd wake up and go to your first class at the Asser Institute, 2 hours with an amazing practitioner, take a little break, second class for 2 hours, and then you'd go to a site visit maybe. If we didn't have a site visit that day, the rest was yours to explore the beautiful city.
Every class is taught by a different practitioner, whether that's like a victim's advocate coordinator, whether that's a former prosecutor, former judge, and afterwards, some of them are like open to giving out their contact info, and I reached out to one of them that had taught one of our classes and got to meet with him in his office outside of class actually, and just talk about like his career path, how he viewed the court system, things like that. And being able to go and meet with a former prosecutor for the ICC in his office, have like coffee with him there and just discuss things was really, really cool. Having hands-on practical experience to show interest is really important for anyone in this town, and this program shows that. And if you are interested in specifically international criminal things, there's no better teacher than somebody who's actually done it. You know, our classes and our professors here at WCL are incredible, and they're unbelievably talented and accomplished in their careers. But going to The Hague, actually visiting the tribunals and the courts is an experience that can't be beat. And you get ahead in credits, and so you get to get your classes early, and that's great for all the 1Ls and 2Ls out there.